So we're back today with another review, and this time we're going over one of my favorite fragrances of all time, Creed Aventus Cologne. We're going to cover many things in this review, including the scent profile, performance, versatility, and of course, we're going to take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's get into this review. The first thing you should know about Creed Aventus Cologne is that this one here is not going to be an eau de cologne concentration. Eau de cologne concentration, guys, is about 5% oils. This one here is going to be just like the original Aventus, an eau de parfum concentration, which is about 15 to 20% oils. Creed used the word cologne to signify that it is a fresher version of the original Aventus. So just keep it in mind, guys, this one here is not an eau de cologne concentration. It is an eau de parfum, just like the original Aventus. Before we discuss Creed Aventus Cologne, we kind of have to briefly go over the original Aventus. That way we could understand the differences between these two and what the cologne flanker does different from the original. Now, the original Aventus, guys, is the most popular niche fragrance on the market. You also have to give it credit for innovation because it created a brand new fresh scent profile that's never been done on the market prior to its release. So you have to give it credit for being the most popular niche fragrance of all time and for also creating a unique fresh DNA. The fragrance opens up with a very captivating, juicy combination of pineapple and apple, and in the dry down you're going to get some ambroxan, cedarwood, patchouli, and birch. But there's also this very interesting touch of smokiness that lingers around in the dry down. So it's pretty much going to be a fruity citrus kind of fragrance with a nice clean woody dry down that has a touch of smokiness. And pretty much what Creed Aventus Cologne does is it takes the original foundation of Creed Aventus and it kind of changes it up a little bit and makes it fresher. Instead of having that apple pineapple opening, in Creed Aventus Cologne you're going to get a nice combination of ginger and mandarin. And in the dry down you're still going to have birch lingering around in both fragrances, but Creed Aventus Cologne is not going to have that smokiness that we got from the original Aventus. Honestly, guys, I do believe it's a bit redundant to own both because they do share a very similar foundation. Again, this here is going to be a bit fresher, less smoky than the original Aventus. The reason I own both, guys, is because I already had the original Aventus and I found the Aventus Cologne on Red Sticker at TJ Maxx for $1.99, and it was such a deal, guys, that I just had to buy it. But honestly, guys, if you're somebody who already owns either of these fragrances, I do believe it's a bit redundant to own both. And one more thing I want to mention about Creed Aventus that does affect Creed Aventus Cologne is that this one here is one of the most copied, the most cloned fragrances of all time. Literally, guys, there's a category of fragrances and so many brands that have tried to copy this fragrance, clone it, duplicate it, make their own version of it, that unfortunately this one here will not be unique. In fact, we had Mont Blanc recently come out with the Explorer fragrance that smells similar to this one here. And because Aventus Cologne shares the same genetics as the original Aventus, these two fragrances will not be the most unique. So again, guys, this one here is not going to be a cologne concentration. It is going to be an eau de parfum, just like the original Aventus. This here is going to be a fresher, less smoky version of the original Aventus. I do believe they share a very similar foundation, so it is a bit redundant to own both. And because the original Aventus is the most copied, the most cloned fragrance of all time, and these two share the same genetics, unfortunately, this one here will not be the most unique fragrance on the market. When it comes to the performance, I get a solid 7 to 8 hours of longevity with pretty good projection. When I compare this one to the original Aventus, this one I still get a solid 7 hours or so, but I definitely get more projection with the Cologne versus the original. For the first couple of hours, this one easily projects about 1.5 to 2 feet. It is still going to be light, airy, and clean, but it's definitely going to be attention grabbing. And for the next 3 hours, the projection does dial back, but it's still going to remain present about 1/2 foot to 1 foot of projection. It's one of those fragrances, guys, that will leave a very nice scent bubble, and when people come close to your vicinity, they're definitely going to notice it. Around that 5-hour mark, it does become more of a skin scent, and from the 7 to 8 hour mark, it's faded. So when it comes to performance, I get a solid 7 to 8 hours of longevity, and this one here offers more projection than the original Aventus. When it comes to versatility, this one here is in the S tier category. It's Swiss Army Knife certified, and it's also signature scent worthy. You can wear this one in the fall, winter, summer, and spring. I will say this one here shines more in the spring and summer versus the original Aventus, and the original Aventus shines more in the fall and winter because of the smokiness that one offers. But honestly, guys, both fragrances could be worn for any season. You could also wear this one as your signature scent in the office, especially if you're like an exec or a CEO and you want something that offers maximum status. Creed Aventus is one of the best fragrances on the market, and the Aventus Cologne flanker is no different. And from personal experience, whether it's a placebo effect or real, whenever whenever I have an important meeting or a job interview and I'm looking for a boost of confidence that's professional, elegant, and classy, Creed Aventus and Creed Aventus Cologne are one of my go-to fragrances. You can also wear this one on dates and romantic situations, especially if you're trying to give off the impression of someone who made it in life, you're successful, and you have your life together. This one here just exudes a touch of class, and if the woman knows the price point of this fragrance right here, she's going to get a different perception of you. Could be good, could be bad. You can also wear this one to the club. In fact, I believe it's a better option in the club than the original Aventus due to the fact that this one offers more projection. You can wear this one with a suit and tie and a tuxedo. Comes off very classy, very refined, and very elegant. Perfect for like weddings or any upscale event. But you could also dress this one down casually. The only place I would not wear Creed Aventus is the gym. I feel like it's a bit too elegant and a bit too classy for that kind of situation. If you wanted to wear it, you can because it is fresh and clean. At the same time, guys, I believe it's a bit too upscale for the gym. But at the end of the day, guys, this one here is in the S tier category. It's Swiss Army Knife certified and signature scent worthy. And of course, we took it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's play the footage. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion. I promise you it's not my fragrance.
Smells good.
Smells good?
That's good, yeah.
That's really good?
Yeah.
So like compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the market, or you might have encountered before, do you find this one to be average or above average? Take your time.
It's good. I feel like it's average.
I'd say average above average. It's good.
Average
Yeah.
above average?
Yeah.
How would you describe the man that wears this fragrance? We're gonna get detailed now.
Abercrombie. It reminds
Yeah,
me of
Abercrombie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So from 1 to 10, what would you give it as a score? And I'll reveal it right after.
8.
I think it's an 8, yeah.
It's an 8, so
Yeah.
it's good, but not your favorite fragrance. Okay, so the one we showed you is gonna be the very expensive Creed Aventus Cologne. This bottle goes for $500.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Is there another men's fragrance you like that you want to share with us before I leave?
I don't really know many men's fragrances.
That's fair.
The Versace ones are nice.
Somebody literally just said the same
The
thing
Versace
earlier.
ones, yeah.
Is it Eros specifically?
It's like the blue.
Yeah,
bottle.
that one.
That one's good.
That's my
That
camera
one's
guy's
good.
favorite cologne right there. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
you.
Thank you. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion. I promise you it's not my fragrance.
Okay, what do you think? I mean, I like it.
Mhm.
It smells a little bit like spice. What do you call it?
Old Spice?
Yeah, Old Spice. Five Spice. Wait, that's a restaurant.
And
But
what do
it
you,
smells good.
smells good? What do you think?
Okay, would you like a guy when they smell like that?
Yeah.
Basically?
So, yeah. How would you describe this fragrance if you were to imagine it on a man? I know I'm asking like such a crazy tough
like-
question. I know I'll put you on the
I
spot.
do not know anything about men's fragrance.
That's fair.
Um,
So, yeah.
I would trust her opinion more.
You trust her opinion more?
Yeah.
Okay. So compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the
Yeah.
market, do you find this one to be like average or above average? Like, would you be impressed if you smelled this on a man?
Can I be honest about
Yeah, no,
it?
please.
I like-
It's not my
I would say-
fragrance. You can be completely honest.
I think it's average.
It's average?
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you give it as a score from 1 to 10?
Like a solid 6, maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Solid 6? Okay, so the one we showed you is going to be the very expensive Creed.
It's Creed. Okay.
Yes, it is. Creed Aventus Cologne. The $500 bottle.
Yeah. Wait, I have Pegasus.
You do?
Yeah.
No, I think Pegasus Parfums de Marley.
Oh wait, that's the Marley. Wait, I'm getting it out.
Well, that's a good one with like the almond note in there.
Yeah.
So before I leave, is there another men's fragrance you like that you want to share with us?
I guess anything from Tom Ford's nice.
Mhm.
Like I think their patchouli ones are nice. Yeah.
Okay,
Like, they
okay.
have a white patchouli that I really like. Maybe it's for women's as well. But
Okay.
It's like more unisex, but that's like one of my favorite fragrances. But I don't know if they make it anymore.
Ah, so maybe
Yeah.
like discontinued or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Okay. And what about you?
The Tom Ford. I have a Tom Ford one that's unisex that I like a lot.
Is it Oud Wood, Tobacco Vanille, Noir
I think
Extreme,
it's Black Orchid, maybe?
Black Orchid?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's like a very like.
One of my guy friends owns that as well, and I do as well. So.
That one is like I think they have a truffle in there. That's kind of the special note in that
very
fragrance.
nice.
Yeah, well, awesome. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You too. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real
I'll
quick?
try it. I'll smell
Thank
it.
you. Okay.
I like it.
You like it?
Love it.
Love it? So,
Love.
quick question. Compared to a lot of other men's fragrances, do you find it to be average or above average?
I find it to be
Average.
mature.
Mature?
Mature.
Average?
Definitely different from what college
It smells
boys
like a
wear.
man.
It smells like a man.
It's a good man smell.
A good man smell.
Good man smell.
Before I show you the bottle, 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score?
It smells like something my dad would wear, but like when he was younger, so maybe like a 7.
Yeah, I was gonna be like a
don't love
7,
him.
8.
7, 8.
That threw me off guard. So the fragrance we showed you is going to be the very expensive Creed Aventus Cologne. This is $500 per bottle.
Sure.
So when you say it comes out,
Please, this is our food. No, we can get it. Share it.
well, you guys were awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, have a good one. Bye bye. You too. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion. And we'll ask your opinion as well. See if you'd wear it.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Okay.
Oh, it smells good.
Smells good. So compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the market, do you find it to be like an average men's fragrance or above average?
It's above.
It's above?
Yeah.
You agree as well? Yeah. So what would you give this one as a score from 1 to 10 before I show you the bottle? Can you smell it again? You
How
can.
about a 9?
A 9?
Probably an 8.
An 8? Okay, so the fragrance we showed you is going to be the very expensive Creed Aventus Cologne. This one goes for $500 a bottle. So you ladies have some expensive taste. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Yeah. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. Take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion.
I like it.
You like it?
Nice. Yeah, it's really like subtle.
It's really subtle, so it's not overwhelming or harsh.
Yeah.
So compared to all the other men's fragrances on the market, do you find this one to be average or above average?
I think it's like, can we finish?
Yeah, take your time, no rush.
I think it's like a little bit above average.
A little bit above
Maybe like just average.
Okay, so what would you give it as a score from 1 to 10 before I show you the bottle?
Like 6 or 7.
Okay, 6 or 7. So the fragrance we showed is going to be the very expensive Creed Aventus Cologne. This
Okay.
one goes for $500 a bottle. Is there another men's fragrance you like more that you want to share with us?
I like Byredo.
Byredo, any specific one?
I like Boulder Freak or Gypsy Water.
Okay.
Or No Man's Land.
I've smelled Gypsy Water before. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
It's really good. I like how it's like blends with your scent of your own, like your own scent.
Their own skin chemistry and kind of comes
Yeah,
to life.
Exactly. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, you have expensive taste too. Byredo's not cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you were awesome. Thank you so much, okay? Thank you. We're back with the black polo because turns out the audio stopped recording after the women's reactions, so I had to redo the takes. As you can see in the footage, guys, this one's scores were kind of like all over the place. We got a 9, multiple 8s, and we also had scores in that 7 range. But predominantly, most of the scores were positive. When I compare this one to the original Aventus, I've actually worn the original Aventus more than the Cologne version, and I've received more compliments with the Cologne versus the original Aventus. And when I put these two in a fragrance battle, the Aventus Cologne version actually beat the original Aventus. I'll leave the link right there for you guys if you want to check it out. From personal experience and from doing the fragrance battles, I could assure you that the Aventus Cologne version is going to get you more compliments than the original Aventus. So what's my final verdict on Creed Aventus Cologne? Let's put the bottle down and get serious. So we have yet to address the elephant in the room. Is Creed Aventus Cologne worth $500? And the answer is absolutely not. Guys, listen, for $500, I could build an entire collection, okay? I could get Bleu de Chanel Parfum, 100 ml bottle, $200. That could be your one and done scent, honestly. But if you wanted to use it for your daily fresh wear, office fragrance, you have a fantastic fragrance right here that also offers great status. You have Tom Ford Oud Wood, maybe get the 10mm version for like $70. That could be the one you wear for like classy situations or weddings, for example. You could get something like Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mal Elixir or Le Mal Le Parfum for like $140, and that could be your signature scent in the fall and winter. Then for another like $60, $70, I could get something like Versace Eros Flame. That could be my date night scent. And maybe Mont Blanc Legend with the additional $30, $40 that I have left over to use it for like the gym, errands, barbershop, etc. If you round that total up, guys, it's going to be about $500. Is Creed Aventus Cologne going to defeat these fragrances, guys, price value proposition wise and on paper? Absolutely not. I would take this collection right here over this one any time of day. But here's what Creed Aventus Cologne and the original have over these fragrances, In fact, more than any other fragrance on the market. There is literally no other fragrance, guys, on the market that could go toe-to-toe when it comes to Creed Aventus in the status category. Guys, there's been times where I wear this one as a regular sales retail clerk, and when people recognize my fragrance, they automatically think I'm the store manager. I've been in office meetings, guys, where people recognize my fragrance, at least from a different company, they automatically think I'm an executive. There's been times where I'm on a date with a woman and she recognizes the scent that I'm wearing and she automatically says, "Ooh, you got money." No other fragrance has ever had that effect on me, ever. And I understand, guys, that the price point makes no sense on paper. You're getting a fragrance that's been copied to death at this point. The performance is good, but also not beast mode. There's fragrances, guys, for a fraction of the price that offer way more performance than Creed Aventus Cologne, and they're going to be more unique, if we're being completely honest with each other here. But I hate to say it, guys, if you're looking for the ultimate status fragrance, if you're looking for the fragrance that's going to make people think you have your life together, that you're a rich, successful businessman or somebody who's an executive of a Fortune 500 company, there is no fragrance that is going to offer that effect more than Creed Aventus. Does it make sense, guys, for the price value proposition? Absolutely not. Like I said earlier, I'd rather take all these fragrances over Creed Aventus, but when it comes to the status category, there is no other fragrance on the market that could go toe-to-toe with Creed Aventus. And if I could only keep one between these two, I would take the cologne version over the original, because with this one, guys, I simply prefer the scent profile a little bit more. I get more performance because of the better projection, and with this one here, guys, I simply get more compliments. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Creed Aventus Cologne. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what video you want to see next. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, I'll leave it right there for you guys. Have a good day.